everyone, it's Hayes, and once again we have some more images from the finale. Now, it wasn't stated if these images were from 25 or 26, but they're definitely from one of them because I haven't seen them in a previous episode, so they are from one of them, but like I said, not sure if they're 25 or 26, and they're kind of like two sets of images here. So first of all, I know it seems a bit strange, I'm going to show you the last one in the first set. So the last one in the first set is Marinette, I would assume, waking up from bad dream, a nightmare, and hopefully sends Tiki flying. Either that, it does kind of look like she's about to inhale Tiki and eat her. So anyway, what actually happens in the dream, because part of me when I saw these images I was like, oh my god, is this real? I was like, no, I don't think it is. I think it's a dream / nightmare. So Marinette as Ladybug-ish. Oh no, she doesn't have the mask on, but she's wearing like a Lucky Charm helmet as well as a suit of armour, and she has Joan of Arc's sword. So part of me does hope it's real because I love Joan of Arc. One of my favourite episodes this season, I know not been everyone's favourite, was Reunion, so part of me does hope she's in it, even if she's just like in this dream. So Marinette seems to be on her way, if she's got a motorbike helmet on, maybe on a motorbike, I don't know, or on her scooter, you know, on her way to rescue Adrian. She lands on a yellow thing, I don't know what this yellow thing is, however Adrian does seem like he's been tied to a beanstalk, so what I'm kind of thinking is that this is like a mixture between of like what happened to her in where her dad was super duper overprotective, and like obviously Adrian's dad is also super duper overprotective, so she's kind of twisted the situation and it's now happening to Adrian. But also at the same time, if you remember in episode 9, Gabriel Agreste, they had all those different art pieces for their plan where it's like Adrian's the princess, Marinette's the knight in shining armour coming to rescue him. So I think it's something along those realms. She's basically dreaming about rescuing Adrian, but she kind of wakes up screaming / about to eat Tiki, so not really sure what bad thing happened in the dream. Don't really know. Maybe it's Senti Monster related because she did find out he was Senti in the previous episode, even though she really failed to acknowledge it. So the next set of images are all of Adrian in his prison cell. So the first one is of him looking like, I don't know, he's holding his hands to his chest, heart attack, panic attack, I don't know, but there's also like a fading and you can see one of the Tsurugi robots. I'm really unsure on this image, but then it seems the Tsurugi robot delivers an alliance ring by the looks of it, and it looks like he's really struggling with himself to do with it, so part of me kind of thinks that he's been told he has to put it on, he's holding it in his hand, he wants to not do that, but then like his dad is possibly controlling him and he's trying to resist. I don't know. Like, he looks really troubled by it, so that's the only thing I can think of. But then the final image we have is of Plag in the cell, shaking his booty at the camera, which we all know is going to be fine, because Kwame's cannot be seen on camera. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fun episode all around. So whilst Adrian is trying to resist the power of the Force, Marinette is having a dream where she rescues him from a beanstalk. And literally, just as I got done editing, they decided to release another set of images. Do you know how much PhD work I have to do today? I swear to God. So the first one shows Kagami again in the cell, looking pretty annoyed / upset, which, you know, isn't surprising. I'd be annoyed / upset if my mum had locked me in a cell, you know, obviously. Then the next one seems to be, I would either assume Gabriel Babes or Tomoe, basically monitoring their vitals. So it seems like one for like, I want to say brain activity, if that makes sense, and the other for heart rate. And I'm not a medical doctor, they both seem okay. Nothing to worry about. How they're able to monitor that though, I don't know, maybe with the alliance rings. Not sure. Adrian is curled up in the fetal position, looking very upset. Kagami is just staring at the ceiling. Why are you both asleep with your shoes on, assuming you're both sleeping? I don't know. So we get a shot of Gabriel Babes in his lair, looking very mean, very vicious. But I'm like, what on earth has happened? Why is it all very blue? Like, I know the lighting in there isn't typical, but I don't remember it ever being like aqua. You know what I mean? And then the final image is Nadia reporting on the news, and Adrian and Kagami are being talked about, and I guess to everyone else they are technically missing, so like, has their like disappearance or whatever been like noted? I don't know, she does look a little bit nervous, she doesn't look super duper happy, so maybe that's what's going on, but right now I really have no idea. And then the final image of this video, I promise they keep releasing things. I record, then I edit, then I record, and then I edit, and there's more. So the final image for the time being is this really cool one of Nino and Alia working together. They look great. They are holding the French flag, a French flag. I would assume they're possibly trying to capture someone with it. Joe kind of like, will go around them and catch them in between. Are they catching Gabriel? Someone else entirely? I have no idea. Like, is someone going to be akumatized in the finale? Absolutely no clue right now. No clue. So there you go, besties. There were a couple more images, but they were in the video before this one. I will leave them linked above in a card. I'd love to know what you think of this, but please, as always, keep it leak free, and I'll see you in the next one.